Hello, my loves. I'm back with another come shop with me to Tesco's F&F clothing to see what's new in. I didn't spend a great deal of time in store today, but I did see some new bits that I wanted to show you guys. So come along, let's have a look and let's see what's new in, ready for the holiday season. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, just want to shout my channel out to you guys. If you're new onto this channel, then please do hit that subscribe button if you do like come shop with me's fashion, lifestyle and beauty content. I'd love to have you here. And at the end of this video, if you do enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out when you thumbs me up or give me a comment down below. It just lets me know that you guys are enjoying this content. And if you have any friends and family who are looking to change their style, or just somebody who is low in confidence that wants to feel inspired through fashion and through just lifestyle content, then do go ahead and share my videos. I really would love to reach a wider audience. So with all that said, let's get stuck in and let me show you what's new in Tesco's F&F. As you can see, we have seen a few knitted pieces, and now we are looking at this ribbed grey long sleeved mock necked dress, and I'm just showing you that at the bottom it has little slits down the bottom there. I think this would look really nice and be very comfortable on. Here we have a really lovely long sleeved cream top with some gold detailing on the sleeves there, and then I came across this beautiful cream dress. It was kind of like giving me Chanel-esque sort of vibes. Really nice. The quality was lovely. I do love F&F quality. I think their quality is so nice. Did have a little bit of a shine to it. Then we had this dress here, really beautiful, like a sort of silky satin material, £29.50 for this one. Had some gold detailing, that gold sort of embellishment on the sleeve there, on the strap shall I say, and again showing you how much it was there. We also had another silky satin dress. This was a one-shouldered dress with this beautiful piece of material just draping down from the shoulder. This was coming in at £35. It was black, really elegant, a really nice dress. I think this would look beautiful on. Another black dress here. This was more of a sort of suede material, as you can see there, just kind of bringing it up close to the camera so you can have a look at the material. It was very soft. The neckline was more of like a cowl neckline. £27.50 for this one. It was black. It was like a maxi dress, really beautiful. This coat, I really love this. We say a jacket. I always say jacket or coat. I get always mixed up. I have to remember a jacket is short, a coat is long. But really love this. It was super duper soft, and it just felt really sort of luxurious. And this was coming in at £59.50, so a little bit more pricey, but I definitely think it was worth it. It does feel like really good quality. We also had these little dresses here in black and also like a burgundy colour. Quite a basic strappy short dress, a little bit more sort of skater style at the bottom there, and these were coming in at £29.50. So this is sort of like the plum sort of burgundy colour, as you can see there. Great if you can use it as a layering piece. And then we also had this dress here. I love the neckline of this dress. This is definitely a bit of me. The material was like a sort of silky satin material. It was backless, as you can see there, so one that you'd have to wear like maybe a strapless bra with. This was coming in at £29.50, and yeah, I just really love the style of this. I think it would look so elegant and so beautiful on, really stylish. Another silky satin dress here in this beautiful brown colour. This was so sort of drapey at the front and the back, as you can see there, with that little strappy tie up around the back part. Another dress with this sort of bow detailing around the bust, so it looked like a bow in a creamy colour, and the bottom half was black. We also have another one of these dresses with the high neck, and this one was definitely the same cut and style as the stripy one that I showed you, but this one was in a beautiful chocolate brown colour. We also had this black dress here with quite a heavily frill detail around the neckline. It was a V neckline, also a maxi, and it was thin straps, as you can see at the top there, and this was coming in at £35, so a little bit more pricey than the other dresses that I just showed you, and the material was slightly different as well, so it had kind of like a texture to the material. A faux jacket here, this was beautiful. My god, it felt so nice and luxurious. These are definitely sort of the coats of the season, or the jackets of the season. This one was £35, and yeah, this is the time of year when all the sort of faux fur coats come out. As you can see here, we have some more. This was a dress, I think, from, you know, what I could gather, £42. It was like a blazer dress with this beautiful big sort of satin neckline, sort of like a tuxedo style, and you also had that big bow at the front there. So I really do think that this would look really, really nice on, and very stylish. We have some tops here. This is a beautiful brown top. This was coming in at £16. Had a lovely sort of gold detailing sort of buckle on one of the shoulders there. As you can see, kind of like a halter neck style. Another one here in black. And then we had this sort of, what are these called, jackets? They're not fur. Like a teddy feel, not a teddy feel. I don't know, guys, put down in the comments what they are called. We had these beautiful trousers. I really wanted to buy these trousers, but I could not find my size. When I tell you guys, they were beautiful. A really nice, smart, black wide leg pair of trousers. I'm going to go back into store and definitely see if I can get these. They were so nice. Probably my favourite find of the day, in my opinion, although I couldn't pick them up for myself because I couldn't find my size. Then we had this lovely sort of silky satin blouse top with that sort of cow neckline in a beautiful cream colour. So beautiful. You had sort of the pleated detail on the shoulder parts as well. Really beautiful top. Just below we had these wide leg trousers. Honestly, the trousers were so nice. I did end up buying a pair of trousers which are so nice. I really need to, you know, up my wardrobe with smart wide leg trousers, as I have lost a bit of weight and the ones that I do have are too big for me. So I am on the lookout for some really nice wide leg trousers, and I definitely think if you are sort of looking for the same, Tesco's F&F have some really good ones in at the moment, so do check them out. Some sparkly pieces here. This is very similar to something they had in last year, with the sort of silky satin bow detailing tie-ups at the front. Some more sort of sequiny pieces here, with the velvet tie-ups at the front. This is in black, and kind of like a sort of top jacket style. You could wear another top underneath it for sure, or wear it as a jacket, I would say. And we have this little cami top which was heavily sequined there. As you can see, a little bit of like mesh trimming around the top bit, quite short, not cropped but quite short in the body. Underneath we had this bodysuit here, this sort of boob tube bodysuit, and I did check on the inside of the boob tube part. It did have like a nice thick rubber piece across the top of the bust, so would definitely stay up. You had that zip detailing at the front there. A dress here which had some sequin detailing at the bottom. This was coming at £32, I think that said there, or £32.50. And as you can see, the sequin sort of panel at the bottom. The neckline was a V-neck, and you did have like a thin zip going up the back to zip yourself up. £32.50 for this one. Some sequin trousers here, £29.50 for these. These were a beautiful sort of red, sort of plummy colour, or burgundy colour, shall I say, and you also had them in black there. Then we had these tops here, which is it like an organza material? I don't know if that's the right sort of wording for this material. If it isn't, do leave it down in the comments. I am new to learning all these different types of materials. I am not sort of a fashion professional. I just love fashion as I'm growing. It's something that I didn't get the privilege of enjoying when I was younger as a plus size girl. So I'm not a professional sort of fashion person, and I do have some people, or one or two people, that have said, oh, that's the wrong terms you use for that item or whatever, and they corrected me either politely or not so politely. So yeah, I'm not a professional stylist or professional sort of fashion person, so I don't always get the descriptions of each item right, but I do want to just show you what's new in terms of fashion in the supermarkets, and on the high street. And I like to give you a voiceover, as to just playing music, just to kind of give you an insight of what I was seeing when I was in store. So we had this faux sort of a leather jacket here, and I did open this front panel just to see if the bottom part sort of pulled in even more. See, it had like a little bit of a pull in around the waist, but it didn't have a piece where you could pull it in further. So it was gathered, but yeah, something that you couldn't pull in even further, but it did sort of have that kind of detailing to kind of cinch you in at the waist there. Then we had some blazers. You guys know I am a blazer lover through and through. They're like my favourite things to wear. And I did love the look of this chocolate brown one. It was coming in at $39.50, I think that says there. It was a beautiful sort of chocolate brown colour, and definitely think that you could wear this a lot throughout the year. We also had this blazer here, again $39.50, and it did also come with a matching, I think it was a matching pair of shorts if I'm correct. So they're just below, and I will show you in a minute once I kind of show you the few details. And as you can see, this had a belt that went round it as well. Do love a blazer with a belt so you can cinch yourself in at the waist. So these are, yeah, they're shorts, little shorts there, with some pleats at the front of them as well. Great, you could wear some tights beneath these shorts to keep yourself nice and warm. I really love the look of this little lace top with the layers. I like the layers on the body part, and I also like the layers on the sleeve. This was coming in at $22.50. The material felt really nice and soft as well, and as you can see, you could see these have matching bottoms, which were nice. And they did have, I think, knicker sort of inside, so you are not going to sort of see all of your underwear with these. I would have preferred maybe if the knickers underneath were a little bit more coverage, so a little bit bigger, but each their own. Some people would think that that's enough coverage. So this is a black wash denim little top here, like waistcoat top with beautiful diamond-y buttons. Really beautiful. Loved the buttons on this. So I thought it was quite different to have those buttons on like a black denim little top, and then you also had it in kind of like a bandeau style, so like a boob tubey style. Another silky satin piece here. So this was a lovely silky satin top. Again, I love the neckline. Honestly, I feel like Tesco's are just really up in their game in terms of the style that they have on offer for us here. I just love that cowl neckline with the little bit of a high neck as well. And it also came with these matching wide leg trousers. Beautiful material. It wasn't really thin, wasn't too thick, just right in the middle in terms of the sort of material thickness. And they just felt like really good quality. So we had these heavily get my words out, heavily sequin t-shirt tops here in a beautiful brown and a lovely cream colour as well. And when I looked at this really took me back to a time when there was always just cold shoulder tops for plus size girls. Now that, you know, it's sort of coming back into fashion, the sort of cold shoulder tops. And this is a knitted jumper long sleeve with those sort of embellishments around the shoulder part. Another sort of Chanel-esque top here, kind of like a tweedy. Is it tweedy? What is this material called? Beautiful cream colour with those lovely buttons. And then in this section, we had some bandeau style dresses. So sleeveless dresses. These were quite straight cut, definitely going to be more like a bodycon dress, but I did love the contrast of the different material at the bottom there. So they were kind of like maxi dresses as well. I do think that these would look really stylish and quite high fashion on. This is a beautiful brown colour, and then just next to it you had this sort of mini bandeau style dress in a sort of ivory cream sequin material. This was £36. You had the silver zip going up the back there. again, really nice quality. I did love this black one as well. I do feel like these would look so nice on. I'd love to see these on somebody. Now we're looking at this style it out section. I love their displays, and this is a beautiful dress with that bow detailing on the bust part. This is what it looks like on the mannequin, and this is it on the hanger. I feel like the price was really good for this as well. It was £19, so under £20 for this dress, and the material was quite nice. It didn't feel too thin. It felt like really nice sort of structured dress, and I love that sort of little neckline there near the bust line. Really, really nice. Just next to it, we had this blazer, more of like a tuxedo style blazer, coming in just under £40 there, double breasted, with the fabric covered buttons, really smart and really nice sort of structured. Then we had this velour little waistcoat top, as you can see there, in black. Again, I love the cut of this. I love the little triangle cut at the front, at the bottom. I really like that on a little waistcoat top or a cardigan. For me, as sort of more of a curvy sort of hourglass figure, I feel that it really does complement my shape. So I really like that little sort of triangle cut out at the bottom. And we had this little sequin boob tube sort of waistcoaty top. As you can see, they've got like buttons going down the front. Again, this would look beautiful with those wide leg trousers that I showed you earlier. How lovely would that look? This little bandeau style top with those black smart trousers. What a vibe. I definitely think that would look beautiful. We also had some more sort of two pieces here, some skirts and tops, and this is a black kind of long what are these skirts called? So they're more sort of to the body, pencil skirts, that's what they're called, with this pearl detailing at the bottom. And the material was quite nice as well. It wasn't too thin, quite thick and structured. £35 for the skirt. And then you also had this little sort of crop toppy little vest top. I couldn't wear this little two-piece. For me, I feel like I don't know, because I feel like my midriff would come out. So yeah, I think this would look lovely on so many, but not for me. We had this one here. Again, the material was beautiful and it was sparkly as well. I think, is this material like a herringbone material? Do let me know down in the comments. But as you can see, I'm bringing it close to the camera just so you can see that sparkle running through the material. And the trousers were beautiful as well. They were a beautiful wide leg pair of trousers with the pleat at the front there, and the thickness was really nice in these as well. So going to keep you lovely and warm. You're going to look super stylish and smart at the same time. We have a faux fur coat here. Again, so soft, so beautiful. Honestly, everyone would want to hug you with this coat, just because you just feel like a giant teddy bear. So beautiful. Some more sort of Chanel-esque little pieces here. So we have these little coat cardigan tops here, and you have the diamond-y sort of buttons at the front here on the pockets and down the front. The material, as you can see, I'm like showing you that there's a bit of weight to this little sort of, is it a cardigan coat? It had that kind of vibe of a cardigan but a coat at the same time. And as you can see, there was a matching little skirt there. This was a cardigan, a lovely grey colour with a little bit of a shimmer down the front there. And this was coming in at £27.50. Got some pockets at the front there. And this is what it looks like at the back. Beautiful material. Just below, we also had this little short sleeve cardigan top here. £18 for this one. Silver buttons going down the front. I do like these, but because I wear gold, sometimes it kind of puts me off, because I feel like the contrast of the gold, my gold jewelry, and the silver buttons. Would you sort of mix it? Do you wear silver buttons on your clothes if you're a gold jewelry wearer? Is this me overthinking sort of my outfit, not wearing too much silver and looking for more gold on my clothing? Do let me know down in the comments. Can I wear them together? Would it look okay? We also have these faux leather shorts, like jorts, long sort of shorts there. And we also have this little top with the black buttons going down the front. It was like a checkered sort of material, and you also had the matching skirt at the bottom there, which I'm sure I will show you in just a minute. As you can see, there you go, I'm picking that up, and you can see the little mini skirt that matches it, and I think that says it was coming in at £25 there for that little set. I feel that this would look beautiful with some black tights and maybe a nice pair of black loafers. Another blazer here, which was quite thick, so it did feel like a blazer coat. It was quite thick, so definitely going to keep you warm. And just showing you there below, it had a matching skirt, and then we also had this cardigan top here with the sort of flared bottom part. Again, I feel like these kind of peplum style cardigans look really nice on, and no matter what sort of shape, body shape you have, these are really going to give you a really lovely shape. We also have another velvet piece here. This is a velvet blazer in a beautiful sort of chocolate brown colour, and it did also have the matching trousers here with that thick stretchy back waist part on these trousers. So I really like that sort of stretch at the back, which was nice, and then the flat panel at the front. So some Christmas jumpers, and I loved this Christmas jumper. I think this is, out of all the Christmas jumpers I've seen so far in the supermarkets, I feel like this is my favourite. I don't know what it was about it, but it was just really nice. So I would highly recommend going and have a look at this one. Some jumpers here. This is a sort of polar neck jumper, and I'm bringing it close just so you can see the detailing on this. So it had some embellishments on it, as you can see there, and this was coming in at £29.50. It was lovely and thick as well, like the thickness was quite nice, going to keep you lovely and warm. And I just love the sort of detailing across the shoulder part of this. This jumper was really thick and quite oversized. I feel like this is an oversized jumper, because when I was looking at the sizing for what the size that it was like quite big in the body. So I definitely think this was an oversized jumper. It was lovely and soft and thick and cozy feeling. Another jumper that stood out to me was this one with the reindeers on. It had little red nose reindeers on the front there, and I love the cuffs of these. So the cuffs were quite long and sort of tight to your wrists. £27.50 for this one. It did have the reindeers on the back, but the reindeers on the back were just like a grey reindeer, and then the front were like a sparkly silver detailing. We also had this jumper here with the red sequins bows everywhere. £27.50 for this one. So nice. So guys, we are moving to the end of the video, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that watches these videos. It really does sort of boost my morale when I see all the comments down below and see you guys watching these and enjoying them. It does take quite a bit out of me, and I do think that maybe this might be my last sort of come shop with me for a while, because I am going to have knee surgery. I'm going to have a full knee replacement on my right knee, and then maybe in a few months I will be having my left knee done. So I don't know when I'm going to be back doing these come shop with me's. They have been so difficult for me to film because I do have so much pain in my knees when I walk, and it takes time. I have to stop and start as I walk around. And also doing these voiceovers really do, they take it out of me. But I honestly watch a lot of these come shop with me's, and I find them so boring when there's just music playing over the top. It's just really nice to sort of connect with yous and talk to yous through these videos. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I'd really love for you to subscribe to my channel. There will be loads more content coming in the near future. I won't be as active over the next few months, but I will be back with some really good content, and I am hoping to shoot content in the next week because I do still have like a week and a half before I go for surgery. So I'm gonna film as much as I can, so you're not gonna be left with, you know, too much gap without me sort of uploading. So yeah, I want to just say a massive thank you for everybody that's sort of supported me and come along on this journey. I'm just an average girl who, didn't get the joys of, experimenting or loving fashion when I was younger, because I was a bigger girl and there wasn't plus size clothing. So I'm here advocating for all the plus size women out there, and also the straight size women that just want to, feel confident in their body and just want to express themselves through fashion, because I absolutely love fashion and it makes me feel so good when I can find pieces in my size and dress myself up, and just, look good every day. It honestly boosts my morale and just makes me feel good. So I'm just here advocating for every woman out there who just wants to make a change in their life and wants to feel good about themselves. Oh, this jumper here, I was like, this jumper is so nice. As you can see, it was really expensive. I didn't know that Tesco's did such high priced pieces. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Do hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you all in my next video very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.